I want to explain a particular issue in IVF, and that issue is what I find out that the majority of professionals, majority, not all of them, find it difficult to explain to patients anytime that kind of issue comes up. Patients will do IVF procedure and procedure will fail, and the embryologist or the professional will say the failure of the IVF is about the semen quality. And patients will ask, when you know that the sperm quality of the husband is not good, why did you people use the semen? Why can't you cancel the procedure? Let me tell you, there's a difference between semen analysis and sperm function test. In semen analysis, all what we could see is sperm count, motility, morphology, and other things like the pH, purification time. But you need to know that semen analysis, how good result is, it is not a fertility test. It's a test to assess the testicular capacity in producing a good quality sperm cells. Any sperm cells that will make baby, that means the fertility potential of those sperm cells must be very high and accessible. In semen analysis, it is very difficult. It is very difficult for us to determine the fertility potential of any sperm cells. But in sperm function tests, these are the tests that can determine the fertility potential of a sperm cells. So some of you may ask me now that, okay, if you know that semen analysis cannot tell us if a sperm can fertilize egg or not, then why can't we be doing sperm function tests for a patient who want to do IVF? Look, not all the centers, I tell you, not all the center can do sperm function tests. If you gather 100 centers, I can tell you in Nigeria, up to 90% cannot do sperm function tests. But in ABIMS, we can do sperm function tests. So we rely on the semen analysis to assess any male that is why wanted to do IVF procedure. But when we see the embryo development, the quality of embryo developed from a good egg and the sperm that we claim it is very good, the pattern of the embryo development will suggest to us that this sperm of a man may have issue with fertilization potential. For a sperm cells, whether natural conception or at IUI or IVF, for a sperm to make a baby, five processes will take place. And in semen analysis, there is no way we can assess these processes. Even in natural conception, not in IVF, these five processes I wanted to mention cannot be evaluated with any man because it's going to happen inside the woman, or if it is IVF, it's going to happen inside the dish. Number one, it is what we call capacitation. As soon as sperm cells is being released into the vagina, they move closer to cervix, the mouth of the womb. When they passes through the mouth of the womb, on getting to the womb, something that we call capacitation will happen to sperm cells. What does that mean? They start moving very fast, faster than the speed their previous speed from the cervix, and they will now move towards where there is egg. I'm telling you, that activities, that process cannot be actually evaluated. That is why you won't be able to tell anybody why your sperm cells and your wife egg cannot make baby, because that processes happen inside the womb and we can't evaluate, because not all sperm cells will be able to experience capacitation. The second process is acrosome reaction. That is the ability of the sperm cells to bind with the walls of the egg. And as soon as one sperm bind with one egg, no other sperm will be able to bind with that sperm again, with that egg again. That process must happen between egg and the sperm. It is under high technology that these processes will be evaluated, whether it is happen with your husband's sperm and your egg. Number 3, sonar pellucidal binding. This is at the point that whatever is on the head of the sperm will be released into the egg and they will bind together. The next process is nuclear decomposition, whereby whatever that is in the egg, whatever that is in the sperm form together, and they now create a fertilized ovum. These 5 processes cannot be easily evaluated inside any woman or when you are doing IVF. That is why semen quality at sperm analysis level does not validate, does not suggest, does not guarantee that the procedure will be successful. It only suggests to us that the embryo quality will be good. But when we see the pattern of embryo development, maybe out of 5 or 10 embryos, 5 out of 10, 5 out of 3 out of 10 are of good grade, others are just morula, then it will suggest to us that there may be problem with the fertility potential of that semen. So when the patient wants to do another IVF after the failed one, I recommend that they should do sperm function test. My name is Roger Adeka Indesame. I'm a practicing fertility scientist, a brand ambassador for Fertility. Till I come your way next time. God is good. Bye.